You've already accomplished what 99.9% of the world's bloodline won't be able to accomplish. At what point are you going to be satisfied?
A lot of people think I just go out and start problems with people. Show me a clip in the past year where I've like actually done that.
You're used to sacrifice.
Yeah.
You're not a slave to money, but you're a slave to your lifestyle.
So is everybody though.
No, it's not true.
100%.
I'm not.
All these girls love money. They love clout. They love this.
Do you believe in God?
Yeah, I believe in God.
Do you think that he's going to bless you with a peaceful heart when you're moving in this direction? And I really do think it starts with setting these women free.
Setting them free is crazy. Like, that sounds fucking insane. Oh, yes, here you guys go. I'm so sorry for holding you multi-millionaires captive.
By the way, nothing I ever say is in a
I know.
mean of
I get where you're coming
disrespecting
from.
you.
No, 100%.
I'm just looking at you as a little brother.
I'm just playing, I don't fight, I just pray. I only go the way of mistake.
That's lovely, George. I love it. It's a real gift to be around.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That's a very good question.
I love you guys.
You've given me something to think about.
Over for a lot of outlets.
How you doing, Jack?
Doing pretty good.
Do you seem this is our first time meeting in person. Or did
Yeah.
I think we met once at Jake's like fake wedding. Was that the fake wedding there? Were you
Yeah,
there?
yeah, I was there, yeah.
You were young.
I know. That's when I was on the Impulsive podcast.
Yeah. I wanted to bring that up, but before we get into it, are you doing good? You came in with such a lower energy. It kind of like threw me off a little bit. Like, are you okay?
I mean, I'm just chilling, you know?
You having like a bad day or a good day?
Nah, I'm doing good, you know? Just off camera, you know? Just chilling.
Nice. Okay, cool. You guys still live streaming today, or are you guys gonna?
Yeah, right after this, we're about to stream.
Okay, cool. Do you like plan your live streams, or do you have somebody like coordinate them?
I mainly do like a lot of the planning, but like I kind of just wing it a lot of the times, and stuff just happens.
Oh, fair enough, dude. I'm excited about this episode. I can't wait to get to know you. I feel like I have like this hunch of you, but I want to get to know you and just not like judge like what everybody's commenting and saying. I got to revisit the episode you did with Impulsive. Before I even get into that, how was your relationship with your mom and dad?
Really good, honestly. They helped me a lot, like growing up, but they're like very supportive because, you know, I took a very different path than like most kids, like very early on in life. I started doing social media when I was 10 years old, and then when I was 12, I started making money, and then, you know, I became a millionaire by the time I was 15. So it's like they were really supportive with me the whole way because I had to, you know, make a lot of sacrifices in order to get there and stuff. Like I had to quit a lot of my sports, like change my whole school schedule. You know, I was just super busy all the time.
So you're used to sacrifice.
Yeah.
And how old are you now?
21.
So young, bro. So young, dude. So what I've gathered from just doing my research on you, watching everything that's going on, this is my perspective. I actually said this on the episode with Jake. I don't know if you remember this, but I don't know if you watched this. I did compare you guys.
Yeah, I saw that.
So this is like this is POV of what I think of Jack. I think that when you were young, bro, you became extremely successful. And I think that you're a lot smarter than any of these kids online commenting at you. They even know. I think that you saw the secret sauce that Jake was using. I think you saw how and what gets clicks. Do you think you kind of lost yourself into this character and it's hard to kind of rebuild your image back to where you want it? I feel like, are you up in the air right now with it?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. And I like kind of feel like the same way, you know, but it's just like, I'm just doing so much every day. I never really have much of a chance to just like step back, kind of reflect. Like I tried to, but like before I'm even able to like do something, I have to do my next thing. You know, It's like I'm already doing something else. It's just like, but like, I don't know. I gotta like, I know there's more ways I can go about things, but I'm just so stuck in just like go that I just can't get, I don't know.
There's a certain type of current that people in our field have, and it's like the sacrifice, right? The first sacrifice was sports, easy. But then you kind of start sacrificing family time, all the time you put into it, all the money. And then there's a lot of pain and tears that go with it. So then when you're trying to take a moment to relax and rest and regroup and rethink, you can't, because if you do, then everything falls underneath you, all the people underneath you, all the people you love that you don't even get to show on camera. And then now when all this breaks down, you're like, then what was all worth it? Why would I ruin everything? So you keep trying to plow through, but you need rest. You need rest. What is your day-to-day look like right now? And like, what could you do to best get yourself in that path? And if you could rest and choose a direction, which way would you go?
I don't know. I definitely want to like just be more myself and chill out more, you know, and like I feel like I'm at the point where I don't have to like, you know, force anything for content or do this because I need money. You know, it's like I can like kind of like chill back now and like go about things the right way. And that's what I want to start doing, you know? I feel like that's what I've been doing recently. Like, I've been a lot more chill, you know? A lot of people think I just go out and start problems with people, which is like, show me a clip in the past year where I've like actually done that. Like I really, or even 2 years. It's like everyone judges me off these fake clips of me like walking up to people like this with the bodyguard, but like they're not even real videos. Like people are just so dumb and they just judge me off of like little clips that, you know, I just make to troll and stuff because I know they're going to go get posted all over like Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and just go viral every time. But yeah, I shouldn't have played into certain things that hard.
You played in hard.
I know.
You went all in.
Because it's just like,
you went all in.
I know, but it's so easy. It's like I literally can just film for, I don't know, like a super easy video and it's going to get like hundreds of millions of views. It's like.
So if you don't mind me asking, then why do you care? If your outcome is like, yo, I'm just going to cash out. That way my bloodline never has to worry about bread. Why do you care? Because I feel like it does weigh on your heart. I feel like you care, bro. I think you're an empath.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want people to like see me as a person I'm not, you know. It does hurt like people judging me off, you know, videos they see online, but at the end of the day it's my fault for, you know, doing it in the first place. But yeah, I want people to see a side of me that not everyone gets to see. Like I'm very different off camera. Like, my friends and everyone around me gets to see like a different side of me that I feel like even though I'm live streaming like sometimes 10 hours a day, it's like it's still there's like a switch you flip when the camera's on. You know, you got to just keep entertaining 24/7. When you're talking for like 10 hours straight, it's like you say things you don't normally want to say or like would say, you know, because you just have to entertain. And it's just like, I don't know.
Who do you think your audience is right now?
It just depends. Like a little, like honestly, a little bit of everyone, like every age, I feel like.
And those clips, like, okay, let's circle back to one of the things that people get upset with you. It's like you punk somebody out and then you have a bodyguard like punk him out. Where did that start?
I don't even know. I just got a security guard and I just thought of the idea and then it just like, it went way more viral than we thought. But it went way more viral like 6-7 months after the video was even made. And then I just started doing it like, I don't know, just trolling around, but not like actually doing it. Like these people are actors. Like if they actually look closely in the videos, they could see those same people in other ones of my videos. I don't know. But I don't really care like to like prove myself like that, you know? But I just think it's funny.
Are you worried that this is like a crash course? Because I just don't want you to be a statistic, dude. I don't want to see you on TMZ and, God forbid, dying in a highway from a car accident.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of those videos that you see are like from years ago. At the end of the day, it's like I was a lot younger and stupider, and like now I'm, you know, I have a lot more to lose. I'm a lot older too. It's like I don't have to act like an idiot because it's not making me more money.
What would you think that you would do that you would like fall in love with? Because the work ethic in you is like, dude, even if people don't like you, they still have to give you credit on your work ethic, right? Right now, if you could just switch your lanes. Because, for example, Jake had this era that you were in, bro. His neighbors were trying to get him out of the neighborhood. He was getting kicked out. Brands didn't want to work with him. And then he molded himself into this problem child. And thank God he found the lane of boxing where it fit the mold. And then now he's using that to do good.
Yeah.
And I think that's... I mean, bro, you're a kid. And by the way, anybody who's judging you didn't walk in your shoes and have the money you have and the power you have. I'm not sitting here judging you. I'm just trying to help you push in a direction where you could look back and build up a good thing. So that way, when the next time we sit on the couch, you have a positive energy, because I feel like it's starting to resonate in your heart and your energy's like a little low. So what would be your boxing outlet if you had to like kind of take that route?
That's what I've been trying to think about. I've talked to Jake about it too in the past. Like, I don't know. But I'm trying to figure it out too, you know, like where do I want to be in 5 years from now? Like, what do I want to do? Like, do I box or like, do I don't know, start a family? Like, what do I do? You know, it's kind of like, right now I'm just kind of like living life and just trying to become the best version of myself while like, I don't know, trying to stay out of trouble. But I don't know. I mean, what do you think from like, you know, an outsider's perspective? Like, what do you think I should do? Like, what's the best?
I'm just learning. I'm trying. I have like really, really like positive ideas with you. I think you're going to do great, bro. I've seen so many kids in your field in how they act and move. And I could always tell who's going to make it out of it just by the way they work and the way that they review things. And just noticing, just from you walking in, I could pick up on who you are as a human being. I think you're going to do great in life. I just want to help you find that direction quicker, because it's intoxicating to the heart to wake up and read comments like that. And I've learned that the ones that hurt me the most are the ones that I kind of believe too. Like, I'm like, damn, I got to fix this about myself. Like, as a podcaster, like the ones are like, hey, you're talking too much. Like, let the guest talk. That hurts me because I'm like, damn, I do talk too much. And I'm like, I got to like make sure. So which comments do you read that hurt your heart the most?
I don't know. I mean, off the top of my head, it's kind of hard to say, but I guess, I don't know, like, I don't know. It's a good question. Like, I don't like look into it like that deep, but like I try to like, if I see a bad comment, like I try to like put myself in their shoes and see where they're coming from. But a lot of them are like just so like insane and like stupid and just like hateful for no reason. But sometimes people do have like a valid point. I'm not gonna lie. And like with that, I kind of am like, all right, how do I not, you know, like make myself look like an idiot? You know, like I take that. I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna try to avoid doing that again and, you know, not embarrass myself because, yeah, I don't want people to look at me like that. But I mean, right now, I just feel like the best thing for me to do, would love to, you know, box, but I broke my collarbone, so cooked for like 6 months. But
I saw that.
yeah.
No helmet either.
No, I did.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah.
The first time I didn't have a helmet.
Yeah. But by the way, what was that for? Just for the live stream? You're like, oh, I'm just going to entertain them. I'm just going to do this?
I was just riding around on my dirt bike with my friend Michael and like 2 a.m. And then I was hitting this jump like literally 100 times. And then boom, just went head first and like nosedived into the concrete. And yeah, I broke my collarbone.
You have a pretty public relationship with your ex-girlfriend. Do you, is that real? Or is it like?
Oh, no, yeah. I mean, not a pretty public relationship anymore with her, I'd say. Like, it's like,
No,
it's
no,
over.
but I'm saying, like, was that like, was it one of these things where it started out like, hey, like, let's pretend to date, and then you guys fall in love, and then you guys actually start dating? Or is that like where was the real
No, I mean,
part
we
of it?
were together for like 6 months prior to us even like posting any videos together on social media. Like, she like lived with me, and yeah, I mean, then we started like working together. Like, I kind of, you know, I didn't want to make it about that from the moment like she walked into my life, you know, because then I feel like, you know, people would be with me for the wrong reasons. So I just like, we were just together because we really liked each other. And then from there, yeah, I mean,
How's your relationship now with her?
It's cooked.
Cooked?
Yeah.
Hey, if you don't mind me asking, were you guys like in love, or did you see like a future with her, or was it kind of like, oh, this is like a means to an end?
Yeah.
You saw a future with her. So, and it's a lot tougher when everybody gets their opinion in their relationship.
Yeah.
It's tough. Do you think that it was the workload that broke you guys up, or was it the relationship between you
Yeah,
guys?
for sure. Like, if I didn't like, I don't know, if I didn't like live stream as much as I did, and like just, I don't know, there was a lot. Like, it's a lot of mixing like relationships with business, like very early on in life, really fast, and we're doing a lot. Like, I don't know.
There was a clip that I saw of you, and again, like, I don't know which is real, which is fake, so elaborate with me and like let me know. But there was a clip that I saw, and bro, it touched my heart because I'm like, man, I know what this feels like, where they all wanted to have fun, but you're like, dude, I can't have fun because if I don't, everybody's doing their thing, but I'm the one that has to get this all done. And I saw that, and dude, that's a paralyzing place to be because you build everything so high, and everybody thinks that you're just coasting and you have everything going on for you, and you're just keeping your feet up. But the truth is, like, if you don't keep this greased, everybody underneath falls down, and that pressure hits your heart. Does she know that about you? Was she there to comfort you?
Yeah, honestly, she was. Like, she was really amazing to me, like, throughout our whole relationship. But, like, I don't know what just happened at the end. It was like a switch. But, yeah, I mean, I also feel like people just don't understand, like, how I really feel all the time. Like, they understand, but then, like, I don't know. Like, they just will never be able to, like, fully understand it. Like, all the pressure I feel
Is
like
that
I
their
have.
fault or your fault? Do you put walls up?
It's probably my fault, too, you know? It's like there doesn't need to be all that pressure, but it's just like I put it on myself.
Where do you think you got that from?
I don't know. Just, I knew I, like, picked this path pretty early on, so I knew I have, like, no choice but to, like, really lock in and do this. Otherwise, like, I'm not going to college or anything, you know? Can't really look back now.
When you were younger, you invested in out of state because it had a better return on investments. And I thought that was crazy that a kid your age even knew about that. Was it in Texas or
It was in Florida. That's where I bought my first property, yeah.
Did you still continue to invest in real estate?
Yeah, like now I have 35 properties that I rent out to people.
It's insane.
Yeah.
So technically you don't need to work another day in your life.
No, but like it's still not enough for me to like, comfortably live off of and stuff.
So where is your heart? Like, because wherever your treasure is, where your heart is. Like, where do you picture? Like, if you could have everything your heart desires right now, where's Jack?
I realize like I have everything I could possibly want. And it's just like, it's like I'm not really looking for more like materialistic items. Like it won't fill any, void for me or whatever. It's not gonna make me happy, or like getting an extra car or buying another watch, or is not gonna make me, smile tomorrow.
You don't do any drugs or anything, do you?
No.
You need to stay completely away from any substance, and I'll tell you why. Because you're walking in the shoes of a man that doesn't know where his future is, and that could get very daunting.
I feel like I do though. Like I know where my future is more than I feel like most people my age, especially know. It's like I already like feel like I have it all figured out, but it's just like, what do I want to do with it? From now,
Yeah,
and I just want to keep obviously, getting more and more. But
stacking up money is cool, but like having a family and having a purpose and who the person is that you are is a very, very bigger deal to the psyche, to the place where people have peace. A lot of people that serve, that are poor, have more peace than the rich man who's just actively trying to get more and more in life. You've already accomplished what 99.9% of the world's bloodline won't be able to accomplish. At what point are you going to be satisfied? If you don't figure out that satisfying button, it's going to turn into addiction. That's why I said stay away from these things right now.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but it's like right now I'm 21 years old. It's like I'm not going to stop working now.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like I like, once I have a family, soon and all that, like maybe I'll take a slight step back and not go as hard and be as crazy and, approach things differently. But I mean, for now, I'm just like, I just want to keep grinding and like, make the most of it and, make as much as I can. So it's like in the future, I don't like have to have this pressure on me. I kind of just want to get it all over with.
What's the pressure?
Just not like losing everything. Just like,
what is there to lose? Because I'm trying to find what your fear is, because to me, 35 properties at the age that you're at, that's like royalty rich. That's like, your kids are not going to have to work. So what is it that you're fear of losing if you already have it?
I mean, like my insurance alone on my car is like 10 grand a month. It's like,
so you're keeping up with the lifestyle.
Yeah. It's like, I have a ton of expenses. It's just like little things like that. It just all adds up. Like between like my mortgage and my insurance, it's just like, it's already more than what I'm making off the properties. It's just like, so it's expensive to live.
Why don't you, and this is going to sound ridiculous, but this is just to find peace. This is not just to find a purpose. Why wouldn't you just sell all your assets? Start completely from scratch. Is it an ego thing? You're like, nah, I'm not going to do this because everybody's going to think that I lost everything.
Not really. I mean, honestly, that would probably be a nice another thing for me to like play into, Like, I should just do that eventually. But like,
I love his brain.
Right now, it's just like, I don't know. It's like, why not? Like, I could do that like later on, But like, I should. I already have that written down. Like, we're going to do something like that. I'm broke. No, I'm kidding. But, yeah.
Are you lonely?
I wouldn't say I'm lonely. Maybe recently. No, I'm kidding. But
how's dating right now for you?
I mean, it's only been like a month since we broke up, but it's all right. I don't know. Like the first couple weeks, I was super just like I've never been like heartbroken before. Like it was like crazy. I was like, I can't believe like I'm feeling this way over a girl. Like I never thought I'd ever feel that way. Like I was like looking back on it now. Like what the, I can't believe it. Like I was like, how? But I mean, I get it because it's also like, it is just like, I don't know, like spending 2 years every day of your life with someone. Like we didn't spend a single day apart from each other. Like going from that to like nothing, it's like, it's hard,
Do you think she felt the pain too?
For sure.
And I don't mean to bring this up, but it's something I have to. There was a report that she said that you threatened her.
Yeah, I mean, I never threatened her. Like, we, couples fight, whatever. I never threatened her. I threatened her little Maybach, all right? But, like, it wasn't that deep. I shouldn't have done it. That was my fault, but it
You guys are just tossing words at each other?
Yeah, we both tossed words at each other.
Have you guys ever got physical with each other?
No, I've never gotten physical with her, no.
And she ever felt, like, threatened by you like that?
No. That's why I was just, like, shocked. I don't even want to talk about it because it's just, like, we're dealing with it behind the scenes, but it's just, like, I was just shocked that, like, the cops were there. That just hurt me. And then also something happened, like, couple hours before, which really like fucking, I don't know, like changed the game for me, where I was like, what the fuck? Like, it just showed her, I don't know. Like, it was a lot, but I don't even want to talk about it. Like, I want to respect it. Like, it was our relationship, and I don't want to talk bad about her. Like, we had a really amazing relationship, and I don't want to make it seem like it was like, oh, fuck her. Like, you know, it's just like, you know, I really loved her, and I don't want to talk bad about her. You know, it's just like.
Can I ask one more question about it? Do you ever see that it could, I know you said it's cooked, but do you ever see that it could be possibly something you guys could work on? Is it too far gone, or is it like?
I tried, man. I really did. Like, it's, especially, you know, like being in my position, it's like hard for me to like let go of people I've been like with for so long, you know, like friends, like people I've been really, like she's really the only one I've really been in like a serious relationship with, but like she's been there for like with me the past 2 years of my life. So it's like, she's the only one that really saw everything I did the past 2 years, and I've done a lot. So it's just like, it just sucks. Like,
She was building the kingdom with you, and now you're just, the kingdom gets really lonely when everything you look at, you used to talk to her about. And
yeah, but hey, everything happens for a reason, you know, gotta look at it in a positive way, you know.
What's your day-to-days now?
Just sticking, honestly, kind of like similar to what I've been doing, just have a lot more time in myself now, so.
Maybe honestly, like, this is a terrible like thing, but you can make it good, where it's like you wanted time to rest and think about your next plans. I think the first month and a half or 2 months, you're kind of just like settling into the new life without her. But I think in the new time coming, you could probably set the new path of where like, okay, I need rest here. And okay. And by the way, like having a girl or a woman is like, bro, it's work. It's work.
Full-time job. Like,
it's work. You have to. A good man provides for his woman, right? And so, like, you get worried.
It's like
that,
their mood is your mood. You know, it's just like if they're sad, you have to find a way to make them happy. You know, it's just like you're always just kind of catering to them always. You know.
Yeah. And you said you have a good relationship with your mom and dad. How many times a month or like a week do you hang out with them?
My mom, right before I came to LA, like 2 days ago, we left the same day. Like, she left my house the same day I left to LA. Like, she visited me for 2 weeks. And my dad was there a week before. My brother just left too.
Was your dad always like working as well? Like growing up, did you watch him work a lot?
Yeah, he was a really hard worker.
Did he sacrifice a lot in front of you?
Yeah, I always saw him work super hard, and that's really what like motivated me. Like, I saw like, because he had his own business and stuff. He has like a roofing company. So like I would always see him like, you know, he always was up super early, like meeting with his like workers, and then, you know, like he always like made his own schedule, and I don't know, I like kind of always like look up to him, and yeah.
I love that. Yeah, having a good dad to model after. As soon as I saw your work ethic, I'm like, dude, somebody poured into this kid. There's no way a 15-year-old kid
I also looked up
like,
a lot to like Jake and Logan Paul and stuff. Like,
I could tell, bro. I literally saw it from a mile away. And here's the thing. That's why I was like, dude, this kid's Jake. I got to watch Jake before Jake was the problem child. I saw what he would do in his room. I saw what he would like fear. And I saw all the things he built and then fail. And I saw all the things that people didn't see the build up for. And so when I'm watching you from a far away distance, I'm like, I don't know who this guy is, but I could guess the feelings of what his hearts are going through. And I'm really sorry for you, dude. I don't want you to live this life.
Don't be sorry for me. You know, it's just like at the end of the day, it's like I'm a lot more blessed than, you know, 99% of the kids my age, you know. Like, it's like I gotta, you know, if anything, I make my own problems, you know. It's just like I have so many reasons to be happy. I have not many reasons to be sad. Right now, I'm just a little sad because I just went through a breakup, but that's normal. You know, I'll be over it soon, and I'll be back to how I was before in no time. You know, it's just like, just got to look at everything in a positive way. And sometimes, you know, everything gets to your head sometimes, but it's just like all about like distracting yourself with good things and just putting that energy into making yourself a better person and just keep going, you know?
What's a side of you that the world has not seen that you're like, all right, dude, like, I wish I could just peel back the curtain and show them this part of me? Like, what would that be like?
I guess like I really help out a lot of people around me, you know? It's just like I really look out for people I care about, and I don't think like people see that side of me because obviously I don't like film certain things like that. Like, I try to actually be genuine, you know, to people around me, but I don't know. I wish people got to see like me off camera more, but you know, can't really do that if the camera's
Why
on.
don't you just bring the real you to the camera?
Because it's just like the real me would just be chilling. Like, I don't know, I wouldn't just say crazy shit or say things on stream to like get a clip or like, you know, because I have to talk, you know? It's just like,
what do you think is the foundation of your success? Is it the crazy things that you're doing, or do you think it's your personality and your audience are watching you of what you're doing?
I mean, I've kind of just been doing it for so long. I kind of just know like, what I'm doing in a way where it's just like, just if Jake's on camera, you know, he kind of knows what to say and what to do to like make the most out of the video. So,
Jake used to have a thing called Team 10 where he used to manage people.
Yeah.
I noticed that you manage girls. Is that true or no?
Yeah.
And managing in their OnlyFans?
Yeah. And like kind of all around too, but like, yeah, I mean, I help like blow them all up on social media and they make money on OnlyFans and honestly all platforms.
Does that kind of like, does that field kind of like interfere with your heart a little bit?
That's really what takes a lot of like, I feel like the most space up in my head is just like, cause there's so many people that like depend on me and so many people I have to keep up with on a day to day and, you know, keep happy and stuff. It's a lot of pressure. That's really where it's at. It's like my mood is so heavily reliant on all the people around me that I'm trying to constantly keep happy that it like sometimes makes me like,
I just
not
feel like
happy.
it's a grimy world, bro. Like, I'm assuming these girls are selling nudes.
Yeah.
I mean, like, in no disrespect, this is a version of pimping. You're pimping these girls out. You don't think that's attacking your heart in any way?
No, because at the end of the day, they all, you know, they already like want to do what they're doing. And it's just like, I just actually make them money doing it. Cause there are so many girls that actually do OnlyFans and make, you know, $0 and stuff. And they're doing it all for what, you know? It's like every girl I work with makes like hundreds of thousands of dollars a month and millions of dollars a year, you know?
Yeah,
So
but I
it's
think
just
you're
like-
smart enough now to know that money can't like make you happy. Like,
Yeah,
dude, you
well,
have
it
a
was-
watch that's more expensive than any car I drive. So like, you know from here that money doesn't make you happy. Do you think that it's like affecting your heart that you're pushing these women in a industry, in a realm that is not gonna
I wouldn't
end
say
well
I'm
for
pushing them to like do it. And I don't think it's not ending well for them. Like,
Like, did your girl do it, right, or no?
yeah.
Was she doing nudes?
Like not like showing her actually, like not like actually showing her.
So like that in its general, like how did that make you feel? That like your heart was like, that's my girl, but she's also doing those pictures. Was she doing that before she met you? or-
Nah. We were together for like 6 months before we started any of that.
Okay, so like let's just stay there. Like, how did that feel with you? Like, were you like, you no jealousy in your heart of like, hey, that's
No,
mine.
like it was
no.
like it was like on like I don't know, like we both were. Well, it wasn't nah.
You just think of it as a business.
Yeah.
I think it just gets tough in these type of industries, bro, because like it weighs on you, and you might think it's not weighing on you, but I think like for example, would you want your daughter doing that?
Probably not. No.
So then, how could the mother of your daughter, for example, your father set a good example for you. You modeled after your father. He went from building roofs after roofs, putting a roof above your head, and now God willing, whatever the relationship between you guys happen, it's in God's will. But like, say you marry her. You wouldn't be proud of the fact that your wife was doing that because then your daughter's going to do that. So if you don't want your daughter to do that.
Unless you make enough money to where your daughter doesn't have to do that. I mean, that's the whole goal with all this. So
Yeah, but my guy, you have 35 doors. Your daughter didn't need to do that before she left your nutsack, dude. Like, you know what I mean?
She
Like,
doesn't. She won't. She'll never. My daughter will never do that. Like,
that's what I'm
hell no.
saying. So don't let her mother do that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like when
True.
you
Well, hey, I can start from scratch now. What's up? No,
yeah. And by the way, I'm not saying that there's girls damaged goods. I'm just saying like just fix the direction of where your guys' steps are. This is my advice, bro. I don't think there's so much to change because I think you're a strong-minded man. You'll be able to do good things. I think you should just clean up things that are morally wrong. I know that you're making money off of these girls selling their nudes, but bro, they have fathers that are just absent. And at the end of the day, bro, when we meet,
Imagine their absent fathers seeing them do this for only a couple grand a month. And imagine their absent father seeing him do it for a couple $100,000 a month. That's where it's
I don't
like,
think
okay.
that's gonna get them off the couch and head over. You know what I
It
mean?
gets
Like,
the parents retired. Like, fuck. Like, they're happy.
yeah, but it comes with a price.
Yeah, I know what you mean. 100%.
I just
yeah.
don't. Here's the thing. There's a lot of things that us young men will brush underneath the rug and then have our future selves deal with it. And what I want to do is just get in the way of that to be like, hey, Jack, like, I don't think anybody in your life is telling you this, but like, this is going to heavily affect you. And by the way, like, do you believe in God or the universe? Like, what do you believe in?
Yeah, I believe in God.
Okay, so if you really believed in God, do you think that he's going to bless you with a peaceful heart when you're moving in this direction? Because you have everything to give you a peaceful heart. You have all the money, you have all the power, you have all the directions. You could literally point your finger at any point of the world and go and probably conquer it. But do you think God will let you go with peace? Because, you're collecting money from girls that are doing things that you know you wouldn't let your daughter do. So why would you think that your father, who also is their father, why do you think he would bless you if you're continuing to do this? You already have enough. You already have enough that you can say, hey guys, you know what? Let's scratch the contract. You guys go do what you guys need to do if you want to continue or you don't continue. But these are blood money, and I don't want my hands to be a part of it anymore. I mean, that right there will make you in a direction of peace. And then from there, if
that would just stress me the fuck out. I'll be like, God damn, like all these bills are adding the fuck up. Like
that's where you have to go.
I'm 21, man.
But dude, here's the thing. I promise you this, Jack. I really do. I really promise you
I
this.
see where you're coming from. I understand.
But if you move with God, I'm just this one small inch. If you say, hey, God, I really don't think that this is pleasing you, I'm going to replace this. I promise you God will replace it. And he will do it in a way where it doesn't stress you out. And if it does, then you just change a few things, but you will find more to prosper. If you do this, there will be a way that your Father in heaven will prosper you in a way that none of your work hours or money could provide you. And I really do think it starts with setting these women free. Like, if
setting them free is crazy. That sounds fucking insane. Setting them free. Oh yes, here you guys go. I'm so sorry for holding you multi-millionaires captive. As if I'm such a bad person. They're not being held captive. They all love this shit.
I'm not saying you're holding them captive.
They're like, oh yes, like they love money. All these girls love money. They love clout. Like they love this.
But why don't you be the guy that teaches them that that's not what happiness is about?
I don't know. You tell them that, bro. They love it. Like I'm telling you, like
I'm trying to tell their landlord.
Tell them, bro. Tell them to double their rent. Like
I feel like I hit a nerve. Did that upset you?
No, not at all. No, I mean obviously it's just like, no, not at all. But I mean,
I just
maybe
have a real
setting them free
conversation.
sounded crazy. Like, gosh, damn. Like let's check all your rooms. Who you holding in here captive, bro? I bet you're doing the same. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, him. Yeah. And by the way, it took me a while to get him off of OnlyFans.
That's great.
And by the way, nothing I ever say.
No, I know. I get where you're coming from. No, 100%.
I'm just looking at you as a little brother.
I don't want you to think I'm also like taking it the wrong way too. I know I take like constructive criticism. You know, I deal with reading bad comments all day long, but I kind of know how to like turn it into a positive and like figure out how to like use that as to like fix myself in a way. Like, don't do that again. You know.
I think just little moments where you could just adjust these things will help. You're caught in the. You're not a slave to money, but you're a slave to your lifestyle. You have the money,
but so is everybody though.
No, that's not true.
100%.
I'm not.
You're not, but I'm sure a lot of the people that work for you are, and it's just like they're
not one person on my team is, and I'll tell you why. Because I teach one lesson that will change your life.
I don't know.
Don't live beyond your means.
Of course not. Like
but you are, because every time I tell you to do something, you say I can't because these bills.
Yeah, but it's just because I want to keep. I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to buy a nice car or buy a nice watch just because why not? It's just like if I can do that in life, it's like why not?
Because it's haunting you.
It's not.
Because if you have to keep going or they're going to take that off your wrist. And they're going to take that off your neck.
No, I got Dave.
Dave.
No, I'm kidding. But like,
you get what I'm saying here? But like, my dad used to teach me this. It's not about having $100 or $1 billion. It's how you spend the money. So if you have $60 million in the bank, but every 30 days you have to spend $60 million, you're still chasing, you're in slavery, you're bondage. Now, I'm not saying that you're the guy that can't keep his lights on, but you're the guy that can't keep his Ferrari on. That's the same thing in a different realm.
I mean, no, not that at all. I'm just saying, like, it's just like, it's not like I'm making, like, my bills are near what I'm making a month. It's just like, I like to make a certain amount more than what I spend, and it's just like, I feel the pressure to, like, either way, it's like I have X amount of employees, it costs me X amount a month, so I need to make times this, amount a month in order for me to...
Your overheads are high.
Of course, it's just like they are, but it's just like that's what comes. The more money you make, the more money you spend.
100%. I just think that because you already have all of it, it's all coming in. You can't rebuy the name. Your name is already here. People know what it is. There is leverage to your name. So if you go to any company and you want to work with them, you could have leverage there. So if you just take a step back, maybe let go of some employees, maybe let go of some things. I would just write a piece of paper and just say, hey, this is what's coming in and going. These things cause me problems. Is it worth what it's bringing in?
Or if you just make enough money, you don't even have to worry about it. You just keep making more. If you focus too much on where you're spending it, and you just focus more of your time on how to make more, that'll solve all your problems.
How much more do you have than you were when you were 15 on that episode of Impulsive? I would say a lot more.
Yeah, a lot more, yeah.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to say something. It seemed to me that you were way more happier in that.
So I was just a kid, bro. Like
I think you weren't chasing your tail.
I didn't have to pay any bills. I was 15. It's just like...
Bro, but you could have that now. You could have that right now. You could live like a kid right now. You have unlimited amount of freedom.
Of course. I do whatever I want, whenever I want. I just try to figure out how can I make the most out of it. It's like if I'm going on vacation, it's like I film it. I live stream. So it's like I get to do the things I want. I just... figure out how to, take advantage of it and make content out of it.
If God forbid right now, God forbid, you died and your life's over, not in a bad way, you could go to heaven, right? Like everything's good moving forward, but you died and you looked back at who you were in this moment, would you in your mind be like, oh, if I could go back, I would create more content, or I would live with the cameras off and find a better purpose? Which one would you choose?
I don't know. I just feel like if I'm dead, like there's nothing to choose. No, I'm kidding. But like,
Yeah, like I
it's just
monetize
like,
it. Jack
nah, but I
Doherty's
mean,
dead.
obviously, it's like I could say that right now. Like, yeah, should I take a step back and like, you know, really, I don't know, like kind of go more that route? But it's just like, or do I just keep going as hard as I'm going now, but just figure out a better way to do it to where it doesn't make me look as bad? You know, like I don't have to stop like working hard. Like it's like that's what makes me different. That's what makes me me. Is like the fact that I have this work ethic. So I don't want to just take a step back and just do nothing. It's like I want to like, I can still do everything I'm doing, just go about it, you know, better.
Yeah, I don't think you would ever slow down. And by the way, I would never push that. I love that you have a work ethic like that. I just want it to be pursuing in a direction that gives you peace.
One day I'll have peace, you know. It's like at the end of the day, it's like I know if everything stops tomorrow, I do have those properties I can fall back on, you know. Might not be able to live the same life, but it's like, all right, I'll be in peace knowing that I'm good, you know?
How I picture your life is a pilot just flying head down. And then I'm like,
no.
yo, bro, pull
just
over. And you're like, no, I got a parachute. And I'm like, no, dude, like, we got to land this. You're like, no, I got a parachute. It's fine. And you're just like fast. That's what I see, bro.
And then right before we hit the ground, I'm going right back up. And you see, I told you. And then.
Yeah, but how many more times are you going to do that until you're exhausted?
That's what life's
and
about.
old?
That's what life's about. It's all about ups and downs, you know. It's like
I don't know.
If I
have you ever been to
my
Greece?
life because I feel a lot of pressure, but it's just like I always got something to do. Like I'm always keeping busy. I don't got time to really be sad. It's just like I'm busy.
That's
like
gonna,
a lot of people.
That's going to catch up to you. And I don't think a lot of people
it
are
might
telling
catch
you
up
that.
to me, but it's just like it's either I feel that now or feel that later. It's just like why
Feel
not just
what later?
the sadness that everyone feels about because they
You
have
could
nothing to do with their
dodge
lives.
that. You could dodge that.
Of course, so
with
I
a
keep
great
busy.
mental like plan and a purpose, you could dodge that, bro.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Greece?
No.
So in Greece, I saw something that kind of was like sick. These people did not work to live. I mean, sorry, we in America, we work to live. We live to work. We live to work. They don't do that. Like when they
A lot of people work because they have to work. It's like
Yes.
I work because I want to work. Like
got it. Oh, okay. So you're addicted to this like
hell
lifestyle.
yeah, like I love this shit. Like
got you,
I'm
got
so
you.
hyped. I was mad that we had to do this at 3:00 today because I have to start my live stream at 5 and I couldn't do anything before. Like I did, I was just on calls and shit before, but it's just like I'm so like anxious to just film. Like I love it. Like it's like what else do I got to do all day? It's like that's my job. I made it my life.
Got it. Okay.
It's like I don't want to take a step back. It's like I really like I've tried to like I've had days where it's like I haven't slept for days or a week at a time, and I'm just like I want to take a step back, but then one day later I'm like all right, I got to film again. Like I just like it.
Got it. Okay. Good. I like this conversation. I love this side of you, by the way. I like to sit here and like get to know you. I think this is cool. If you had to like, what's a fear that you have then right now? Like if it's you're just kind of a little slumped right now, what's like? Is there because my fear? I have a bunch of fears, bro. Is there a fear that's in the back of your mind that you're just like, all right, I got to make sure like this doesn't happen?
Not necessarily, you know. Like I feel like everything was good. Only thing that just sucks right now is that whole breakup thing. But I'll get through that and I'll be back to normal. And then
Is there a big project you're like working on? Or is it like a everyday stream type of thing? I just focus on that.
right now I'm just focusing a lot on like the streaming stuff and all that. But like now that I have a lot more time, like I really want to pivot and do new things, like focus on like bigger things now, you know?
You said boxing. Was that like an example of something that could be big? Or is it something like, yo, I want to throw my hands on somebody? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I'd consider it. It's just like right now, I literally can't even throw a punch. Like my collarbone is broken.
if you
Sucks.
could fight, though, who would you want to fight?
I'd fight the Island Boys. I'd fight Neon. I'd fight Adin Ross too, because Adin Ross always trying to get me to fight on his card. But like, why doesn't Adin Ross fight on a card? Like, he should fight. Everyone says, "Oh, I've never fought." Neither has he. So we should fight each other.
Did you ever have beef with him before?
Sort of. I mean, like it's kind of like one-sided beef. Like he just like didn't like that. Kind of all started from that like Sam girl, like Neon's girlfriend. But I don't know. It's just dumb, like dumb live streamer thing. Like I don't know. I just think it's stupid.
There's like different camps in the live stream world. Which camp do you get along with the most?
I'm in my own camp. I don't know. I just kind of like just pivot to everyone, you know? Like
If you could collab with
bounce
anybody
around.
like outside of the live stream world, who would it be?
Jake Paul. No, I'm kidding.
Right? Have you ever asked him to
Lil
like,
Baby was one, but then I did that, so that was lit. But what?
have you ever wanted to work with Jake Paul? Have you ever reached out to him?
Yeah, I mean, I've hit him up a bunch of times and stuff, and like he's talked to me, but like I haven't really like seen him since that. I think that wedding thing.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, that's
think
been a
so.
minute.
I don't
How did
remember.
you get there, by the way? How did you even show up there?
I don't know. I was 15, bro. It was like Tanner Fox told me to pull up with him, so we went to Vegas.
Are you friends with Tanner Fox?
Yeah,
What, since when?
since I was like 14, 15.
So you knew him when he was like OG YouTuber
Yeah,
scooting.
yeah. I like really looked up to him too. Like, so it was super cool. Like,
Everybody looked up to him, bro.
Yeah.
Like, even Jake and Logan like would watch his vlogs and pick his brains and stuff. So
no, yeah. I always really appreciate too, like people like Tanner Fox, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, like giving me like a chance too when I was so young. Because I was like 15, so a lot of that might scare a lot of people away. But like they like saw how young I was and what I was doing, and like I don't know, like they let me hang out.
what was it that caught your first flame? Like what was it?
Like what made me like
Like it's for you to even know Tanner and Jake and Logan. Like what caught their attention?
I don't know. I was just like one of the only kids like that young, like doing it on YouTube at the time. Like there was a lot less people on YouTube like 6 years ago.
And did you ever go to his Temecula house?
Yeah.
I loved that place.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Yeah, it was a sick house.
Do you guys talk now or no?
Yeah, I just talked to him like last week.
Yeah, I love Tanner. Tanner's like a ghost though. He'll like vanish and then like come back.
He gives me good advice though. He
Yeah,
was talking to me.
dude, I love speaking to Tanner. We always have like the deepest conversations. You could learn a lot from him. He also walked in your footsteps.
Exactly,
He went
yeah.
from being very poor to being very rich at a young age. And does he ever give you good advice?
Yeah.
Nice. That's good.
Yeah. He's great. I like having like genuine friends like in this space, like people that you could just talk to like off camera and just like relate to, and just like actually give good advice, like people like him.
Do you ever talk to like Nelk or Bradley Martin's side of the world or no?
I've hung out with like Steve a couple times, and
How do you like him?
he's cool. He's really nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a really genuine guy. I mean, yeah.
cool. And you said you wanted to fight the Island Boys. I thought you guys were friends.
I mean, like very off and on with them. Like they'll just crash out on me like randomly all the time. So I don't know, but we just film videos and stuff randomly.
Didn't one of
just-
them just do a boxing match?
Yeah, and he lost.
Against who was it again?
Oblivion.
That guy, I saw that guy, Oblivion. He's kind of like a Neon, yeah?
Yeah.
They kind of have like the same type of content. Okay, cool. I'm learning. I'm just, by the way, I love live streaming because I'm a live performer. I like to perform live. And so I think live is a cool adrenaline. The stuff like this doesn't bother you, I'm assuming, right? Because it's like just recorded.
Yeah, no, I'm just used to it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like live streaming too because it's just like I've been doing like YouTube for so long and everything else. Like live streaming is like something like that I just started doing like a year and a half ago, and it's like new to me, so it's like exciting. But
What's a good like content thing you watch where you're like, I would be very good at this. I could do this. Like, is there anything that you're looking at right now?
not like specifically, but I'm open to hearing things. I feel like I can kind of do anything, with my content as long as it's entertaining. I like doing stuff that entertains me too, but
I think that Adin thing he got going on with the boxing thing. I mean, bro,
yeah, stuff like that. Like I've done that, like events like that in the past, where but not like to that scale at all. But
I think
wanna
you should do
stuff
something like that.
Yeah.
You would rather fight though than hold your own like boxing event.
Honestly, I'd rather hold my own boxing event.
Yeah, I feel like
Fight.
you're more on the business side of things.
That's like a fight the right person, like Adin Ross or something. Someone
Do you think
worth
you would
it.
win?
Hell yeah.
Like truly, you think you would win?
Yes, dude. He doesn't leave his room.
He says he doesn't leave his room. Do you ever get harassed when you're out and about?
Sometimes. I mean, a lot of people like 99% of the people that come up to me are like just ask for a picture and are just super chill, But then there's that 1% that like tries to start shit, but yeah, I don't really care.
All the cameras on and stuff?
Huh?
Like, would they try to start shit when the camera's on?
Yeah.
That's cool. Dude, it's cool to get to see this side of you. And I feel like I kind of want to dive like a little bit deeper. But I honestly don't know the direction because I don't want to assume. I feel like I've been assuming a little bit more of what your heart is rather than asking it. What is If you when you were coming on this episode, what did you feel like? What did you hope would happen?
I don't know. I kind of didn't really think about it too much.
Cool. Because I feel like I really wanted to get a side of you that not a lot of people get to see, and you're hungry to show that side. But I feel like you're still kind of like hiding it a little bit. You don't want to talk too much about it.
Yeah, I mean, just certain things I try to keep private, but I feel like I'm a pretty open book. Like, I live stream a lot of my day and stuff, you know, like, but yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of like what I do is kind of like out there. You just got to really deep dive and see, because I like film like basically my whole life.
How many employees do you have?
I don't even know. Like, at a point, like earlier this year, I had like so many at a point. Like, it was insane. Like, it was like way too many. Like, it was like with editors, filmers, a lot of editors, a lot of those, and like 30, 40 of them at a time. Like, it was just insane. Like,
And they're just running clips?
that's not just editors. I'm saying like all in with like filmers, editors, like security guards, like maid, like everything.
Now, you said you looked up to your dad how he worked. Does your family ever get involved with your work?
Nah, I kind of like just try to keep it like, I don't know. I don't want them to ever like have to worry about me or anything, you know? Kind of just do my own thing and let them know I'm good.
Are you a only child?
No, I have like 3 other siblings.
Are you close with them?
Yeah, pretty close with them.
Are they ever on the live stream?
My brother, Michael, he's like my full brother. Then I have 2 like half siblings, but I'm really close with my brother, Michael.
Cool. What does he do?
Basically same thing as me. He does social media.
Nice.
Yeah.
And your boy over here, does he shoot for you, or does he do?
Yeah, he's my filmer
Oh, nice.
and like best friend.
And you guys met like 4 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Were you the one who was in the car accident?
Yeah.
Oh, how was that? And by the way,
No, I'm
what
kidding.
caused that?
I hydroplaned. It was literally in the middle of a hurricane. Like, you could see in the video how hard it's raining.
So you weren't like speeding or doing anything crazy?
No, you could see the speedometer in the video. Like, I didn't go over the speed limit. I crashed at 38 miles per hour on 70 mile per hour road.
Are you happy that happened because of the press? Or are you like upset?
I'm happy that happened in a way where it's like I learned my lesson and the best possible outcome. Like, no one got like seriously injured. Like, it's like before that I don't know, like, you know, when you're in those cars, like, you drive fast and crazy. It's like, I'm young. It's like, fuck, it's kind of hard not to do. So like, crashing at that speed was probably the best thing that could happen for me to like just slow down in life and be like, damn, like, I gotta just chill out. Cause it's just like, you do feel invincible, you know, and like, just like in that position, it's just like, I feel like, oh, I can never crash.
Especially because you're live streaming. Like, as any type of man, when people are watching, it kind of heightens their confidence, or like, oh, I want to perform and do stuff. So
Not even that. Like, I wasn't driving crazy at all. Like, I was honestly driving like chill. It was the first time I didn't drive the car in sport mode because it was raining so hard. But I mean, it more just taught me a huge lesson, and just like, I don't know, I just gotta be more careful in life. Like, I could have died. Like, we both could have died. Like, fuck. Like, thank God I, you know, wasn't a more serious car accident.
how many cars do you have?
Like 6, 7.
That's crazy. How much is
I
insurance
think
on
8,
all of them?
actually. Huh?
And the insurance is insane.
It's
probably.
cooked. Yeah, I hate it. Oh my God, that's the worst part about having the cars, because I'm young. I crashed the car. So all my insurance on each of my cars is like at least $1,000, $2,000. It's so bad.
You would like Allstate, and they're like, nah. Or State Farm. They're
Something like that.
I can't. They're like,
they
"You
probably
can't."
don't fuck with me.
You're like 21, and you own all these cars. And by the way, you're live streaming you crashing them. That's like
By
the
accident.
worst like thing to happen. An insurance company see.
Thank you for, you know, rubbing it. No, I'm kidding.
That's all. What's your favorite car?
Probably my Urus.
Nice. Cool, bro. I feel like we got everything that we kind of wanted to talk about and like learn. Is there anything that you want to like bring to the table?
I mean, not really, man. Just whatever you think, whatever you want to know.
Do you live in those houses with all those people?
Yeah, but I just moved out of the last house that I lived in. I lived there for like a year and a half, and I was like renting it. I was paying like $60,000 a month in rent, so I just bought a house I moved into 2 weeks ago. I just live in there by myself with my security guards, but that's it.
Yeah, you're not gonna do the whole like packed house thing.
Nah, I got like everyone that I work with like their own place, basically. Like, everyone's got their own place now, and they just pull up. So it's a lot, like, I don't know, like, I want my own space, and it's hard like living and working with people. Like, it's a lot, you know. It's like you can never really shut off, or like, I don't know.
What was
it's
like a what's like a rough day look like when you're having all those people? Like when the cameras are not on and people are not seeing the.
Just every 2 seconds, jack this, jack that. Like I'm like low key hiding in my room half the day. Like just I don't know.
And they're just leaning on you for guidance.
Yeah, but we're always just doing a bunch of stuff. So there's a lot of people that just have questions sometimes.
Do you have somebody to manage these people, or are you managing them?
Yeah, but like a lot of people everyone kind of just comes to me.
Got it.
'Cause I'm there.
Got it. Because I was like, that itself is like a full-time job. So for you to try to do your own thing and do that is
yeah, and then like also trying to keep up with like relationships with my family on top of all that. Like having so many people in your space and in your head 24/7. It's just like it is like very mentally draining. So it's just like it makes it harder to like want to go out of your way to call people and like just to I don't know.
It dries you out when it comes to your social battery.
Yeah, it really does. Like it's really hard for me to like. The only people I really pick up the phone to like actually call at the end of the day are like my mom and my dad. But like everybody else is just like, fuck, it's so hard for me to just have a normal conversation unless it's about business.
What are holidays look like? Are you with your family or are you just working?
I always go with my family, yeah.
So like this Easter, what would you do?
My mom and my brother were in town.
And you don't live stream that, right?
Nah.
Okay. And do you have like selective days you live stream or you just do it whenever you?
Whenever something happens, like whenever an idea comes about or, yeah.
Is it multiple times a week or is it like once? Because like with live streaming, it's kind of like you have to keep doing it, right? Like when I was growing up, like YouTube or Vine or all these stuff, like if you don't catch up with it, like you kind of get like fell like down in the algorithm. Is that the same way with live streaming?
Yeah, sort of. Unless you think of like, you could always think of like something like, I feel like at this point I can go away on the internet for like months and then just come back, do like one crazy thing and then boom, like I can be talked about again,
Yeah.
It's like kind of like how Jake can do the same thing. He can just go train for months at a time, then just pop out and do a big fight and like,
Yeah.
he's the most talked about person ever again,
Got it.
I don't know. Like I feel like I can move like more strategically and stuff and not have to do so much quantity and do more quality. But that's where I definitely want to probably start doing more in the future. Like less like burning myself out where I'm just like doing so much and more just like thought out, like, I don't know, bigger things.
No, I can see that. That's exhausting to catch up with that. And live streaming, you have to stream for a long time. Yeah, you can't just do it for like an hour or two.
Yeah, I normally stream for like at least a couple hours. Sometimes a lot longer.
And who are you with now when you stream?
Just depends. Like now that I'm in LA, I'm just doing a bunch of like random collabs with people.
No, I'm talking about like platforms.
Oh, right now I live stream on Parti.com.
Parti.com.
Because I got banned on Kick, so I live stream on Parti.com. It's like PARTI.com.
I've never even. Wait, hold on. Why don't you create your own like streaming service?
Basically, it's just like I have like I know the owner super well, so like we've been bringing on a lot of creators and stuff.
Oh, so you're getting on the bottom floor of it.
Yeah.
This is smart. This is what like Adin did with Kick.
Yeah.
Which is a crazy play.
Yeah.
Has this always been in your like forefront? Like, yo, I should do this. And was it hard to bring your traffic over there or no?
Not really, because I kind of had a lot of momentum from like just live streaming in general. So right when I got banned on Kick, like it was kind of already talked about, and I just pivoted to this pretty fast.
And you were kicked off twice, yeah?
Yeah.
Why did they let you back on the second time?
Because like I didn't do nothing wrong. No, I'm kidding.
So wait, how do you find that out, by the way? Do you just like log in and you're like, you can't go back in? Or do they call you like, hey, Jack?
You just get an email saying you're banned. Like your stream just ends like whenever they do it.
All right. So could you walk me past the last time that happened? I'm assuming it was the McLaren one?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I got unbanned after that and got banned again, but it was over something so dumb. But like the main one that got me banned was like the McLaren one. And yeah, I mean, I just randomly like my live stream was just off and I was like, damn, I got banned.
Does that ever worry you? Because like that's where you're getting your...
Yeah, but everything happens for a reason at the end of the day. So I always know like...
But the first time you got banned, you didn't panic and freak out?
I definitely did. I was like, damn, I just lost like probably over 6 figures a month. Like that sucks. But like I kind of like just use that to like put my energy elsewhere and
got it. You have so many things going on that you're like, whatever, I'll just pivot.
Go there and then yeah.
Smart. 21, bro. It's crazy.
Honestly, like if I wish I was banned from live streaming. No, I'm kidding. Because like I could put all those hours into something that makes me way more money. But I just really love live streaming. I like just being able to like live my life and film it and like.
Then why don't you just do that now and just do what you want to do?
It's basically what I'm trying to do a lot more recently.
You're just like transitioning into it.
Yeah.
And you're starting with this house and like not getting.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. I just bought that house too because now I'm gonna like customize it, like make it my own and like I don't know, it's like a new chapter.
Got it.
Like, I'd be watering bushes in the backyard now for fun. Like I would never do that.
Because you own it? You're like, oh, I gotta take care of this.
Yeah, it's like if I can do like little like I don't know, like it's just shit I would never do. I would roast my old self if I did that. Why watering bushes? Like go make money. But like I could just I don't know. I feel like I could just do shit like that now.
Does it feel better like owning it versus renting, or do like you treat it differently? That's why you don't want anybody.
That's why
in
I'm wanting bushes too. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
You guys get your own place.
Yeah,
Not this
please,
place.
thank you.
Not
But
this
then they
place.
still bring their fucking dogs to my house to piss and shit everywhere. But hey, 'cause everyone's gotta get a dog these days.
It's so funny watching you like speak this way because you're 21 and how 21 kids speak are nowhere near like I gotta these overheads. I gotta make sure this son's fed. Like why are you bringing your dog here? Like do you ever feel like you're an old man
sorry.
in your heart?
Yeah, I mean, like sometimes I'm like I'm getting gray hairs because all these dogs are jumping on the white couch, and I'm like, guys, please, like just keep your dogs on the couch. Is all I ask. I just feel like a little Karen yelling at them. But like it's just like it's easy.
I do find it fascinating when you get mad at people on clips. I find that to be my favorite clips of you. Like the bodyguard stuff and all that stuff. I get it. It's gonna get famous. But when you're losing your mind and you're like, oh, somebody gotta pay these bills. Like I like that character. And I feel like that's who you are. I think that there's a version that I would love to see as a fan, like is like Jack starting businesses on live streams and like watching you manage these people. I think that could be itself a pretty entertaining
Yeah, I'm
thing.
just super like private about like my business and stuff. Like
Yeah, it's hard. You
to
can't
like
share
it's hard to
everything.
it's hard to like mix everything with that. I try to separate it and like, but yeah, I also try to like not get like that too much where I'm like mad, but like it's like sometimes it does like you just like feel like you're burning out and it's just like God gets to you, but like I don't know.
Do you ever accidentally like snap on like loved ones and you're like, my bad, bro? Like I just like I can't.
Not really. I mean, I'm always like I'm very positive. Like my biggest flex used to be like I would never get mad. Like only time I do it is like if I'm like clip farming on a stream or whatever. But like there's nothing to be mad about. You know, I'm so blessed in life. It's like I don't know. There's not many reasons for me to be mad. It's like there's so many reasons for me to be happy. So I just gotta always think positive. You know.
What kind of music you listen to?
Lil Baby.
Do you like Little Baby?
I love Lil Baby.
You ever listen to like classical music, like
Nope.
Mozart or anything like that?
No,
Never.
just Lil Baby. First thing I did when I bought my house was like I spent like 50 grand putting speaker system throughout the whole house and backyard
Just for Little Baby.
just for Lil Baby. Yeah.
And you worked with Little Baby?
Yeah, he came in. He performed in my backyard.
How was he as
on my
like a
birthday.
hangout? Was it fun?
Yeah, like a couple days before that, he invited me to the studio with him, and we were there from like midnight to like 6 in the morning. It was on my actual birthday, so that was like just so fun. It was really just me, Lil Baby, and Michael, and just in the studio with him like all night long. It was just us three. It was like the coolest night of my life because like I don't know, he's like the only person I would ever get excited to meet. And then besides Jake Paul, but I already met him in the past, you know, because when I was like a kid, I was a huge fan of him. But then once I got older, it became Lil Baby, and I finally met him. And now I don't know what to do anymore.
Now that I got Little Baby, I got nothing left. Do you guys ever play? Do you guys ever talk still or no?
We talked a little bit after, but I haven't talked to him in a couple months.
What about
Like, I
like
just get scared to text him. I'm like, ooh.
you don't want
It's
to
like
bother?
texting a girl, bro. I'm like, I like ask a girl to help me. I'm like, yo, what do I say to him? Like, because I'm just so
You
nervous.
look up to him, yeah. I
love
feel
him.
that vibe. I feel that vibe. I love moments like that. But okay, so like, who else would there be? Just Little Baby. That's it. You don't have
Yeah.
anybody else.
Fuck everyone else.
What about actors and stuff? Nothing
Nah.
there. What makes you like Little Baby so much? Is it just his music, his flow?
Yeah, I just like Lil Baby. He's just so lit.
What about Drake?
I don't know. I just love Lil Baby. Great guy.
I'm talking about just collabs. Would you ever work
Jake
with?
Paul. I'll do a stream with him.
Do you like his music?
Jake Paul, yeah, he actually has a couple good songs.
Do you ever think about getting into music?
Not really,
Oh, that's cool.
but
A lot of people try to get into music. What do you think about Fousey's music that just came out?
fuck Fousey.
You're not a fan of Fousey either?
Nah, not really.
Would you
I don't
fight? Would
care.
you fight him as well?
Eh.
I feel like you guys are not even in the same weight class though.
Yeah, nah. He's like too old, bro. Like, he needs to go start a family or something right now.
Where is the beef with that? Where did
There's
that come from?
no beef. He's just like, I think he just acts crazy for his age. Like, if people think I act crazy, like, bro, go watch a Fousey clip. Like, I will not be acting like that at 35 years old. Like, bro.
Well, I
Like,
think
I already am a lot more calm than him. I feel like he would be here, like, fucking just, like, hitting you or something by now. Spitting on you.
I think he's dealing with his own demons. And
Yeah,
he's trying to handle
35, bro. Like, fuck. Everyone has so much to say about me, but, like, goddamn. No, he had so much to say about me, but, hey.
Oh, he said some stuff about you.
Yeah, but I don't care. I don't really,
I saw a clip of him complimenting you.
yeah, well, he's very bipolar, so.
All right, fair enough. Okay, so I feel like we got everything here, dude. I don't think
Sir.
there's too much more, but an hour is a great episode.
Yeah. Hey, well, thank you for having me. It was a pleasure.
Dude, it was so much
Right
fun.
on.
If you ever need to talk behind closed doors, if you ever feel like, hey, I just want to like think about this or see it from a different perspective, or if maybe you just need a friend to talk to, bro, I'll always be here. for you.
Thank
Bro.
you. Yeah, it's nice having people like in that do what I do, you know, to talk to, because I don't know, they understand, like, you know, better than other people.
It's a lonely world. It's hard to relate. It's hard to express yourself. Sometimes you feel like when you want to express yourself, you feel like you're being conceited and talking about yourself because
Yeah,
your
but I
life
also don't
is
want
who
people
you
to ever
are.
think I'm sad, you know? Like, I'm not sad. I don't even want to tell myself ever I'm sad, you know?
Because you want to speak into existence.
Yeah, because then you're going to, like, if you say you have depression, then yeah, you're going to just be like, I'm depressed. Like, and you're just going to convince yourself you're sad when you're not and just use that as an excuse. Like, oh, I have depression. It's just like, be happy.
I like that, bro. I mean, dude, I speak things into existence.
Got it.
When I was going through my sad boy phase, I literally changed my life by just saying positive things.
Yeah.
So it's a very smart move not to talk negative. But we should run this back one day and see where you're at there, and then do a little checkups, see what's going on.
I'll stay out of trouble.
I think you
I'll be
would,
a good
bro.
boy.
I think you are. I think you have a bright future in front of you, dude. I really do. Just set those people free. I'm just kidding.
That's crazy. Oh, those poor fucking millionaires. Oh, no.
I'm just
God.
messing with you. But dude,
Yes,
thank
they're
you so
so
much.
free. Right now, they're kicking back in their 20, 30 grand a month penthouses. Oh, fuck. When will I get freed? Like, no, they are living life on...
They're probably watching this and be like, "It's free." No.
No.
They're like
No, my
attaching
money.
That's so funny. Well, thank you so much for coming on, bro. I really appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you, bro.